Y'all want to talk about pretty privilege? I'm seeing a lot of pretty people talking about how pretty privilege isn't real and they don't fucking have it and blah, blah, blah. Shut up. No. You want to talk about pretty privilege? Talk to people who had a glow up. If they were ugly in some kind of way and now they're somewhat attractive or very attractive, whatever, they will tell you pretty privilege is fucking real. Because when you weren't attractive, it was like everything you did was like annoying. Like your presence just like pissed people off. If you asked a question, you were the biggest like irritation of life. But when you're like stereotypically attractive, like whatever, you get away with so much more. People are so much nicer to you. It is the realest shit. It's beyond me that this is even a fucking conversation. Let's be fucking for real.
Hello there. Hi, my name's Yanni, and I've had a pretty major glow up. I have pretty girl privilege, but this hasn't always been my reality. This girl that I absolutely adore, she was sexually assaulted her freshman year in college, and she dropped out and she moved back home in this condition because of everything that had happened to her. During this time, she was treated like absolute trash by society. People were rude, they were not polite, they were super judgmental, made negative assumptions, and apparently because I didn't care about life during this time, I was suicidal. I didn't need protection because I was big, and I didn't know that that is how fat people are treated in society. You don't need help. Another interesting fact about my glow up and pretty girl privilege transformation, whatever you want to call it, right, is I really needed a hug during this time. And it was actually my most loneliest because how society views fat people. We don't need help. We don't need friends. People should stay clear of us and be avoided at all times because we have a food addiction or we're fat. I don't know why people do this, but that's just how they treat us. And it was a horrible time. I actually needed a hug during this time because I felt so lonely, outcasted, and isolated. During this time, no one even asked or cared enough to ask if I was okay. If I was okay, people just made the assumption that I just ate my way to the size, and it wasn't due to suicide, depression, or stress, or anxiety, or PTSD. After I lost 153 pounds, my world completely changed, and people were all of a sudden super kind, polite, nice. Men wanted to walk me to my car to ensure that I was safe. Family would check in on me more. Family! And I don't know, a lot of things became free. Opportunities became easy. Getting the male gaze is not hard. I get a lot of attention now, a lot, like to the point where it becomes a little too much sometimes, where it gives me anxiety. But everyone wants to talk to me and everyone wants to be my friend. It's a night and day difference. This was me at 16. I adore this girl right here because she was just so lit. She was funny. This was before, the suicidal depression stuff started to hit her. She was pretty freaking funny, but no one really gave her a chance because she just didn't look cool enough. Totally different world. Then, now, smaller, bigger. People just treat you differently after your glow up.